Alright, so any of you that have been following my channel for a little while know that my last couple of videos have been incredibly long. My hope today is to definitely get this video done in under 10 minutes. So today I'm going to be talking about a plugin called NightVision. If you've never heard of and aren't using NightVision, you need to start using NightVision immediately. As an admin or moderator of any Rust server, you need to have this plugin. It does exactly what you would expect it to do. It allows you to see at night when all of the other players cannot because it's so dark. Anyways, today I'm going to show you how it all works, how to install it, how to deal with the permissions, and how to use some of the cool commands that have just recently been added to it. So keep watching, we're going to get right into it right after my intro. Hey everybody, welcome back to Rust Admin Academy, where I teach you guys the very best tips and tricks to owning and operating a successful Rust server. On this channel, I do a lot of plugin reviews and tutorials to hopefully show you guys some of the tricks of the trade and to hopefully explain some of the pitfalls that you might come across as you're setting up your servers. If you're brand new to the channel, consider subscribing so that you stay up to date on everything that we're working on. And if you do decide that today is the day that I've earned your subscription, make sure you also turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. All right, let's get right into NightVision. All right, so the plugin NightVision is available from the Umod website. It is free, so anyone that isn't using NightVision can go get it for free. It costs you nothing and it's super easy to set up. We're going to have this done in a matter of minutes. So a couple of things that I'd just like to point out real quick before we go any further. First of all, this plugin was developed by Clearshot, and based on the maple leaf that's beside his name, I'm going to assume that he's Canadian or she is Canadian. Therefore, Clearshot is already a friend of mine. The second thing that I'd like to point out on the Umod site is that there's two permissions that are applicable for this plugin. We'll get into that once we get in game. And the third thing that I'd like to point out is that there's three different commands that we can use in game that are applicable to NightVision, but we'll get into all that in just a couple of minutes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and install NightVision. If you've never installed a Umod plugin before, make sure you check on the video in the top right hand corner right now. Just goes over really quick on how to install a plugin and what to expect while you're doing so. And before we go any further, I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank my channel sponsor, icedhost.com. They do provide me with all of my server hosting needs, my website, my gaming servers, my Discord servers, everything is all hosted through icedhost.com. If you're not happy with your current provider or you'd just like to get away from using a local host server, make sure you guys check out icedhost.com, and when you do, use the promo code srtbull for 30% off for your first 2 months of service at icedhost.com. All right, so first things first, once we're in game, we actually have to deal with the permissions before we can do anything. And of course, as you guys know by now, I use one of two different permissions managers. One of them is admin menu, one of them is permissions manager. Today, let's use admin menu. I think I used permissions manager on the last video, so let's use admin menu today. So I'll go /admin and then I'll click on permissions, and let's go to group permissions. Now here's where you need to decide who you're actually going to give access to for this plugin. My suggestion is that you don't give this to your regular players. Therefore, you don't want to grant this permission to the group called default. So I'm just going to go into the admin group and I'm going to grant the permissions in there. So over on the right hand side here, you can see my NightVision section. There's NightVision.allowed, and then there's NightVision.unlimited NVG, which stands for obviously night vision goggles. We're going to get into that. This is the new command that was just recently added to this plugin, which is actually pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So we're just going to grant both of those permissions. And as you can see, my server right now, it is daytime. So let's change it to night. We've changed it to nighttime, and it just so happens that it's also foggy, which actually works out quite well for this demonstration. Now that we have the permission granted, all we need to do is go down to chat and type /NightVision. And as soon as we hit enter, it's going to say time lock today, and voila, there we go. Now it's daytime. So you'll also notice that it also removed all of the fog. And if it were back in the day when we had rain in the game, it would also remove the rain. It imitates setting the time to about 12 o'clock noon each day. Therefore, the sun is the highest in the sky. And if we do /NightVision again, we will see what it looks like for all of the other players that don't have the permission granted to them. And it looks just like this. Very, very dark out. So if you're chasing around somebody that you are suspecting is cheating, or you think they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, you can very easily flip it to daytime. It's still nighttime for them, but it's full daytime for you, and you can see exactly what's going on. So that's basically how you use NightVision. It's basically /NightVision to turn it on and /NightVision to turn it off. However, what if we wanted to use the night vision goggles that were recently introduced to the game? So if we go into chat and we type /UNVG, which stands for unlimited night vision goggles. As you would expect, it then makes it look like you're wearing night vision goggles. In fact, if we go to our inventory, we are in fact wearing those night vision goggles, but as you can see, they don't appear in my inventory. So I don't actually have them on my character. This is just done by the plugin. And because the plugin gives us the ability to have unlimited night vision goggles, obviously they never need to be refilled, and you can literally use them for as long as you want. So that basically sums up NightVision. It's an incredibly powerful plugin. I use it on all of my servers. I have for a very long time. The NightVision aspect of things was just recently added, but I think it's a great addition to the plugin. I'm very happy that the developer has added that in. So just a couple of things to remember. Got to deal with your permissions right away, and you need to decide if you're just going to allow your admins to use this plugin or if you want your players to be able to use it too. My thoughts on that is, if you're going to allow your players to use NightVision anyways, why not just lock it to daytime? Therefore it stays daytime for everybody all the time. Food for thought. You saw me earlier in chat doing /NightVision. While that command does work, so does /NV. A little bit quicker than having to type out the full-on /NightVision. And the other command is /UNVG. Unlimited night vision goggles. All right, there we go. That basically sums up NightVision. Like I said, I was going to make this video short and sweet, and I have. We'll see how long the video actually is after it's edited. I'm assuming it's going to be less than 10 minutes, so let's hope for less than 10 minutes. Just before I go, if you want to help support the channel, make sure you check me out at patreon.com/srtbull. It comes with several different perks, one of which, of course, you get your name mentioned in every single video for as long as you're a patron. I'd also like to point out that there are no commitments. So if after you've contributed to the channel, you feel that you've contributed enough, you of course can cancel your patronage at any time. No guilt, no worries. I appreciate every single effort that is put towards the channel. All right, that's it for today's video. I put out a brand new video every Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure you check back early and often. If you haven't already done so, make sure you like this video and of course share it with your friends, because you know what? Every single view counts. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next Friday.